Hi there, Terry back again. I would like to thank you for joining me on my 68th video on what will be my 68th birthday when this goes live. And they said it wouldn't last. Well, I hope I find you well and you enjoyed all the festivities and are looking forward to a new year on this, the 12th day of Christmas. So we have here Star Trek, DC Volume 1, Part 2, starting with issue number 9, which had a December 84 cover date. Cover was by Tom Sutton, Ricardo Villagran and Anthony Tollin. It's entitled Promises to Keep, and as you can see by the cover, Spock is back in the fold. This issue introduces the Mirror Universe, first seen in the episode Mirror Mirror from the 4th episode of the 2nd season of the original series. And this issue is written by Mike W. Barr, and the art is by Tom Sutton, Ricardo Villagran and Michelle Wolfman. And that is it. No trivia. Number 10. Another cover by Tom, Ricardo and Anthony. And this one is entitled Double Image. And by the looks of it, there are a few going on. In this issue, the Mirror Universe crew make an incursion into the primary universe. And Captain Kirky's crew and the captured Klingon ship are taken by the USS Excelsior to Starbase 13. Why? Well, you have to read to find out. Number 11, February 85, cover date. Tom and Ricardo doing the cover. Mike W. Barr again writing, plus Tom, Ricardo Michelle with the art. This issue, Mirror Spock takes the bird of prey to Vulcan to study his primary universe counterpart. While on the Excelsior, the rest of the primary crew manage to trick their mirror counterparts, gaining control of the ISS Enterprise. We have number 12, March 85, cover date. Again, Tom and Ricardo doing the cover. The title, The Tantalus Trap, and it's writing in the art as per the previous issues. Tom, Ricardo and Michelle. And despite the last cover, this issue, the two Spocks finish their mind meld duel here. Scotty and Savick do what they can to save the Enterprise. Kirk captures his Empire counterpart, and Kirk plans to stop the Empire invasion. There you go. Number 13, April 85. The cover by Tom Sutton, on his own this time. And this is the 5th part of the story arc, which is called, and this one is called Masquerade. Kirk meets David, the counterpart of his dead son. He is in the underground fighting to free themselves from Empire rule. Empire Spock has a change of mind, but there is a spy about, which doesn't bear well. All written by Mike W. Barr and our usual artists, Ricardo, Tom and Michelle. Number 14, May 85. Another Tom Sutton on his own cover. This is part 6, Behind Enemy Lines. And it's with the usual writing and art team. The Spocks take the bird of prey into Klingon space. The Excelsior crew go on a rescue mission to a Terran prison. Number 15, June 85. Another cover by Tom Sutton. The title of this one is The Beginning of the End, and the usual writer and artists. The Klingon and the Romulans agree with an alliance with the Federation to defeat the Mirror Universe Empire. So that goes well, he says. But what are the consequences? Read this issue to find out. Number 16, July 85. Again, Tom Sutton on his own. The title, Homecoming. Writer Mike W. Barr and Tom Ricardo and Michelle doing the art, as usual. This is the last of the story arc. And the Starfleet Armada has massed, ready to repel the Empire invaders. There is a countdown, and then the Excelsior appears with Captain or Admiral Kirk, whichever you prefer, Klingon bird of prey, docked to the side. Yes. Now we have number 17, August 85, cover date. Another Tom Sutton cover. The title, The D'Artagnan 3. We have a new writer, L.B. Kellogg. That's David Craig Kellogg. The L.B. comes wrong, but there you go. The art is still by Tom, Ricardo and Michelle. And this story is about the capturing of smugglers. We dive into Uhura's origins and views of Commander Sulu's even, thoughts of command. And then we have number 18, September 85. I must be fair. I've written down here, but I know what I wrote. I must be honest, I'm not a fan of this cover by Tom Sutton at all. It's strange, isn't it? Looking at the words on the bottom, maybe he wasn't either. Trash, disintegrate. But as well as the fact it doesn't happen in the pages of the book, that makes it even more strange. But there you go. Paul Kuperberg was writing this one, and Tom Ricardo and Michelle still doing the art. And as you would guess by the cover, Scotty stars in this issue. The synopsis is Scotty finds out during the story that someone thought as a friend ain't necessarily so. And we have number 19, October 85. Again, Tom Sutton on his own. And this issue, as seen on the cover, is written by Walter Koenig, or Chekhov. And not surprisingly even, is called Chekhov's Choice. Pencil and inks this time are by Dan Spiegel, but the colours are by Michelle Wolfman. And the synopsis, Chekhov incites the crew of the Enterprise to mutiny while the ship is out of control and on a collision course with an asteroid. That's nice. Number 20, November 85. Another Tom Sutton cover. This issue stars Sulu, but it wasn't written by George Takei. No, the honour goes to Laurie Sutton with the title Giri. That's Giri. Giri. Sulu attends a family wedding and winds up in a battle for his life to prevent a murder. Tom, Ricardo and Michelle are back with the art. Then we have number 21, December 85, another Tom Sutton cover. This issue we find Spock in a dream world, hence the title Spock and the crew of the Surak arrive at an unexplored planet. Beaming down with two crew members, Spock finds himself alone in a dream. He must find his way out of the dream and save his landing party. Written by Bob Rozakis, art by Tom and Ricardo and Michelle. And this wasn't actually in the order I put them in, because this should have been in October 85. I should have done this after the October 85 issue, but there you go. Can't all be perfect. I'm getting old, you know. The first annual, and this came out, I say, in October 85 cover date. The cover art and interior art are by Dave Ross, and it was titled All Those Years Ago. It's written by Mike W. Barr, pencils by David Ross, Bob Smith on the inks, and colours by Carl Gafford. And Kirk reminisces about his first mission on the Enterprise. 21 years previously, the first mission was to transport Captain Pike to his next assignment on Draxus 2. En route, the Enterprise encounters the Trelawney, a race that Pike had once dealt with before when he commanded the Enterprise. And that is it. That is the end. So, finish part 2. Thank you for watching. Please comment, thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again, and just like to say thank you very much for all the people that are subbing, because the subs are nearly 150 now, which is great. You notice in the background there, I've got my little Batman 227, which finally arrived today, along with the only birthday card I've received, but it came early. And I want to thank Des and Tracy for sending that card, my best friends. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. I just want to say goodbye.